Hello and welcome to City Camp Strasbourg. Had a really comfortable first night in the Bürstner motorhome. Going to pack up now, head over the border to Germany and then head south down to Switzerland. And hey, let's see where we end up. Right, we are coming up to the Swiss border after a very smooth drive through Germany.
In the sunlight.
Robert, I'm talking! Oh, he's always interrupting that, Robert Robinson. Where was I? Yeah, coming up to the Swiss border, and as I mentioned in the video that we did with Etrusco, wasn't it, when we went to Italy? You need to buy a vignette to use the Swiss Motorways, so I'm going to have to stop at the border or a service area beforehand and buy myself a Swiss vignette. That will be 40 Swiss francs, and that will be specific to this motorhome. That will last for the entire year, so at least that 40 francs will cover us for the entire Swiss motorway network. And if you keep the vehicle, that'd be nice if Bürstner let me keep it. That's valid for the whole year on Swiss motorways. Robert, you can carry on now.
On the market, and they walk down to the sand.
Right, well, it's been a very pleasant drive so far, and it's been a beautiful day. I think I might have even got a bit of sunburn on my bonds here. So it is now 3:15, and we're well into Switzerland. We're somewhere near, wrong glasses, Ditton. We're somewhere near Bern, baby Bern. And as I say, it's 3:15, and I think it's now time to start looking for somewhere to stay. And I thought we'd give an air a go. So I've looked in the board atlas I got from Vicarious Travel, and 37 kilometers away is a free air at a place called Romont. But there's only 3 spaces. So I'm going to set the sat nav for Romont, and yeah, hopefully one of those 3 spaces will be free. As it's midweek in January, keep our fingers crossed. Oh, and get this, at this service area, you can see there is a free motorhome service point. Free, no charge, and at no cost. So yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? I don't know if overnight stays are permitted. Can't see anything to the contrary. But yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Free service point. Nice one. That's not bad for 40 euros a year, is it? Anyway, let's go and try and find this air at Romont. Romont, whatever. Off we go. Oh, it's ever so nice. It's ever so nice. Excuse you. How rude. I tell you what, this is so lovely to get off the motorway, just go with the flow and poodle along through the Swiss countryside. This is absolutely brilliant. This is the life. Don't tell me that's it. Oh my word, is it that little village up on the top there? And look at the mountains, look at the mountains! The mountains, everybody, look, the mountains! Ah! Oh, that is lovely! Oh, this is just ridiculous. This is redonkulous. Here we go, Romont. Wow! Right, here we go, Euro relay down there, thank you very much. one. And there's a place. I can see it. Oh my goodness me. We got a spot. Oh wow. Quite how I get in there, I don't know, but... Well, I'm just blown away. I am absolutely blown away that this place here is free. Both, I'm glad it's free as in it's not occupied, but it's free of charge. I do have to pay a tourist tax of 2 Swiss francs, 2.15, so that's about what, £1.80, £1.70. But that's not it. I mean, let me just give you a quick tour around. So there's my view, and you can see here, place reserved for motorhomes for 24 hours. I hope you can see that all right with the brightness. The brightness of the sun and the view. Yeah, there's a road down there, but it's quite distant, so it's not too bad. Sharing it with some French friends. There is mains hookup, which is free, and there is a fresh water supply, which is free. There's your drain. And then you've got the little map here telling you where you are and how to find your way around. It's got the instructions here of going to the tourist office, or there's a QR code here, so I might just do that if I want to leave before it's open in the morning. And the town provides all this. It's 24 hours maximum. The town provides this free of charge, and the deal is you either go into town and have a meal or do your shopping, so, or just support the local businesses really. So that's the deal. So it'd be rude not to really. Let's go into town and have a look round. Right, so here we are. I've just walked around the corner from the motorhome to Romont, and out there is the boulangerie, so I can get my bread there in the morning. There is a little grocery store there called Pam, good old Pam. And then we've got there's a building going on, undergoing some reservation there. But let's go see what's over the top of this hill, and there looks like quite an interesting church over there as well, so we'll go and check that out too. And I just love the way at this time of the year, with the low sunshine, that golden light, how it captures the buildings. Something you just don't get in the height of summer. Absolutely beautiful. So the Vitraux Musée is a museum of all things glass. It's just closing now. We've just missed it today, and I'm going to probably have to shoot off tomorrow. But if you are into ornamental glass, then you definitely need to put Romont on your list. This looks stunning, absolutely stunning. You know, this is one of those serendipitous moments that you really only get with a motorhome or camper van holiday. That's when you just decide at the last minute you're going to do something or go somewhere. Turns out that the camping is free, it's available, and it just turns out to be one of the most delightful little places that you've ever visited. And all of it completely spontaneous and unplanned. You just don't get that with any other kind of holiday or trip, do you? It's absolutely fantastic. I think it's about time actually. I need to go and sort of calm myself down back at the van with a nice cup of tea. Well, I had my cup of tea and I had my dinner and did a bit of work in the evening. Nice comfortable night. Today, the next day, so I've been to the tourist office here in Romont, paid my £2.15, that's about £1.60 for my tourist tax, and in return, I mean, they just keep giving you stuff here. You get a little barcodey thing and a directory of the local region, and there's all these discounts you get once you've got your barcode to say you've paid your tourist tax. And there's free admission to museums, the Alpine Cheese Dairy, the Maison de Gruyère, the Gruyère House. I wish I'd known this. There's some railways here, Railway Museum, all sorts. I can't see the Glass Museum on here, so I don't know how much that is, I'm afraid. So that was great. I've been obviously to the bakery and got my loaf this morning, and been to Pam. I love the fact their supermarket is called Pam. And yeah, some chocky spread for my breakfast, and probably the world's most expensive little cereal bars here. It was funny too, while I was in the tourist office, I bumped into the couple in the motorhome next door. They were there paying their tourist tax as well. So everyone seems to play the game, which is really nice. Anyway, I'm going to have my breakfast now, so I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you enjoyed coming with me on this rather serendipitous trip down to Romont. Completely not planned at all, didn't know I was going to stop here, and it's turned out to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to have my breakfast and then I'm heading down to the French Alps, and tonight my buddy James will be joining me for the rest of the trip, so I hope you come back and join us again soon. A huge thank you to Bürstner UK for sponsoring this vlog without interfering with or influencing the content. And please give Bürstner UK a follow on social media. I'll put their links in the description below, and you can check out this motorhome. Again, I'll leave the webpage to the Bürstner UK Lyseo in the description below, so please check it out. In the meantime, it just leaves me to say from Dougal, who's with my mum, and from me, thanks for tuning in.